What's up, everyone? Welcome to NFL Week 4 here on Fantasy Focused as we dive into our DFS picks on Monkey Knife Fight. I almost said Monday Night Football, but this is my favorite matchup of the week, I think, here, Bucky. We got the Buffalo Bills circling the wagon against the Las Vegas Raiders. It's only my favorite matchup because I love Josh Allen. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, doing great. 4:30 headliner. Everybody, all eyes on Bills.
Love to see it, man. If you guys have never played on Monkey Knife Fight before, make sure you're using the code FOCUSED when you make your first deposit. Get yourself a 100% deposit bonus. Get that free money. And if you've never played on Monkey Knife Fight, it's essentially you're playing against the house rather than the fantasy sharks out there. So it's based on player props. You love it. You can play fantasy points. You can play statistics, whatever you want to do. But we're going to start with a little bit of rapid fire here. Rapid fire is essentially when you're pitting two players against each other in terms of passing yardage, receiving yards, and rushing yards in this particular instance. And you get 3 out of 3 here, and you get 5x your buy-in. So throw a 5 spot on there, get yourself 25. So we're going to start with passing yardage here, Bucky. It's only a 9.5 point spread. So Josh Allen is minus 9.5 yardage here. What do you think about that?
It's Josh Allen for me until he proves that until a defense proves they can shut him down. I'm going to ride that train. 9.5 to me. I know Derek Carr's come out and had 3 great games. He's thrown for over, I think, 220 each game, 280 in one game. I think he has 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. So he's been efficient, but nobody's more efficient right now than what Josh Alpiece is up doing in Buffalo.
I mean, he's thrown for 300 yards in every single game. The kid's electric.
Stud.
We've been talking him up all offseason as a top 6 or 7 fantasy quarterback. Right now, he looks like he's a top 2 or 3.
I said 2. Top 2.
You did. I think you said behind Mahomes, right?
Yeah, I stay with it. He's in front of him right now, for the record.
I know it. I'm closely watching that. But yeah, for me, this one's easy. 9.5 yards isn't enough to move the needle in favor of Derek Carr. So I'm going to go with Josh Allen as well. Now we're going to move on to receiving yards. We've got 2 Bills pitted against each other. So I guess you could say this is a tough one. You've got Stefan Diggs versus John Brown. John Brown is plus 8.5 receiving yards. Give us your thoughts there, Buck.
Yeah, John Brown for me has been a good contributor, but we've seen Cole Beasley really take a step up this season, and now Gabriel Davis, who is just a bit more dynamic on the outside than John Brown. John Brown is great. He makes hustle plays. He loves taking those deep routes. And this is not to discount John Brown, but I think Gabriel Davis, 4th round draft pick out of UCF, has proven to be a trustworthy target and also an explosive playmaker, and he just has more size. So I think both with Beasley and Davis stepping up, I look for Stefan Diggs to continue his hot run of form, and there really isn't much difference here with this spread, in my opinion. I'm going Diggs.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I guess the only thing that makes me a little bit nervous is, John Brown, of course, always has that ability to pop off a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Diggs has that ability in a way, too. He's
big time.
Yeah, he's definitely more of a volume play, but he's also a big playmaker. I mean, even in a tough matchup last week, he's still holding 4 for 49 and a tutty. So the targets have been really high, except last week he only had 6. But again, he had a tougher matchup and just a different bit of a game flow. But I'm with you for sure. I'm all in on Diggs this year. What about the running game? I know Zach Moss was out last week. Singletary looked good. Singletary versus Josh Jacobs. Jacobs is a 23.5 yard favorite.
It all depends on the health of Zach Moss, really.
Right.
But knowing that Moss has a questionable tag, I think 23.5 is quite a bit. However, Bills are not really focused on making Singletary a focal point. The Bills are using everybody in their lineup. And Josh Allen's on fire. I'm going Josh Jacobs. He's the bell cow. I look for him to have a big game.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't really like comparing these 2 running backs. Like you said, Jacobs is a true bell cow. So for me, I just want to lean with Jacobs here. I know I expect the Raiders to be playing this game from behind, but I still think the offense runs through Josh Jacobs. Like, they need to hand him the ball regardless of game script. That's the only way they're really going to be successful.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Josh Jacobs here as well. So we are going to clean up the top row, Buck.
I like the top rope.
Top rope. There we go. $5 gets you 25. Can't beat that ROI just for getting 3 out of 3. So next up, we are going to do our favorite here, which is a 6 out of 6 for 30. Well, let's see if they do it at 30 or 35x on this one. Oh, yeah. You can do this as well in some games with fantasy points, but we prefer the specific statistics. So 6 out of 6 gets you 35x. Usually throw $2 on there, wins you 70. Like to do one of these for every game. Actually, we hit more of these than you'd think for 6 out of 6. So I really enjoy doing these. Let's start with the quarterbacks here. I said it before, Josh Allen's thrown for 300 yards in every game this season. Does he continue it?
He does. More.
Yeah, I'm on board 100% with that one. That's easy. Fire it in there.
Fired in. I got less on Carr.
Yeah, no doubt. I think he's only thrown for more than 270 once this year, and that Bills defense is still legit. What about Diggs receiving yards, 70.5?
Monster game. $1.10.
I was going to say, I think he goes over 100 in this game.
Mm-hmm. I think we're feeling the same type of way, Ryan.
Ooh, Saturday morning vibes, Bucky. Let's do
it. Drink it. Breathe it.
All right, this one makes me nervous. This number is a little high. 80.5 rushing yards for Josh Jacobs.
I'm going more.
Going more? Why?
I look at this game and I think Josh Jacobs has to be used. He goes for $1.
All right, man. I mean, you are the resident Bills expert on the Fantasy Focus channel here. So
Bills defense has been pretty crap.
Right.
Last 2 games. So I'm
a
going
little
to go
banged up, right?
A little bit. We're coming back with we're resurging. Ed Oliver's questionable, but they say he's going to play, so that's really good.
Yeah, I actually have old Eddie in IDP league. So
do you really?
Oh yeah, I've been keeping an eye on him. What's that?
How's he been?
He's been okay. I've been playing Chris Jones over him for Kansas City, who's also banged up. So
fair. Yeah, let's smash them more here.
All right, let's do it. Darren Waller, 5.5 receptions.
I'm going less.
Oh man,
I have too much more already. You know me. I have to have equilibrium, balance, yin yang.
Right. I feel like he's gonna catch 5 balls.
That's less.
I know. It's just they're so good at this. They set the damn line. Let's see. He had 2 catches only last week, but I know the Pats are good against the tight end. 12 the week before and 6 the week before that. So the law of averages tells us to go more, Buck. But
I'm going less.
Bills. It is less more often than you think it is on this site if you're out there for the first time watching. So I'm going to say he catches 5 balls. I will go less as well. What about Smokey Brown, 61.5 receiving yards?
Less for me. I already stated why.
Yep, I'm on that for sure. I think the only one I'm nervous about is Waller, but like I said, I believe he's only going to catch 5 balls in this game.
All right. I like it. 2 for 70.
2 for 70.
We're taking them to the cleaners this weekend.
What's your score prediction? Because Vegas has this as a 3-point favorite for Buffalo.
I mean, conservatively, 41-14.
41-14. They've got it set at 52.5, which is high for a Bills game. Like you said, the Bills defense hasn't been great.
Realistically, I think it's going to be like 31-24.
31-24. Okay.
Yeah. But conservatively 41-14.
Okay. I like it. Dried Ocean said, there we go. I didn't even see your comment before we gave the specific score guesstimate there. Bucky,
don't worry, Dio. It'll change by tomorrow. It'll be a bit more tactful.
Yes. If you guys aren't joining us on Sunday morning, you are missing out. We got the whole crew, all 4 of us live on Sunday mornings to get those tough lineup questions. We'll be live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, whatever, wherever you can find us at Fantasy Focus. We will be live at 10:30 Eastern time, pretty much go until kickoff. We've been slammed, so we appreciate all the support out there. It's the first time coming across our channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, do all that good stuff. And if you've never played on Monkey Knife Fight, when you make your first deposit, use code FOCUSED to get yourself a 100% deposit bonus and come win some money with us.
Yes.
Good luck in week 4, and see you guys on Sunday morning.
Bills.
Go Bills.